Hi, my name is Deborah Walker, and this is my message of hope. I got saved very late in my life. I'm 66 now, and I was not saved until I was 42. And I had lived a pretty bad life, and I had reached a place in it where I had no hope left that I would ever feel anything other than just okay for a day, or my life was all right, it was okay, but there was no joy and no peace. And then Christ came into my life through a series of circumstances. He brought me to himself. I can tell you that I never came to him on my own. He orchestrated and arranged my life in such a way that it was impossible for me to ignore him. And I am very, very grateful to him for that. He has brought about so many changes in my life. I had so many hurts and problems and things that I had done in my past and lived through that he very carefully and very lovingly took me through each and every one of those things that made me understand and recognize the purpose that he had in allowing me to live so long before I was saved. That was one of the things that I used to wonder about, is why did he wait that long? Why didn't he draw me when I was younger, before so many bad things had happened? But here's the message for my life, that he has turned all those ashes into things that are so lovely and so sweet. And he has made it possible for me to have compassion, real compassion for people who are hurting, people who have suffered, women who have experienced abortions, women who are in the midst of fearful circumstances, husbands and wives who seem to not be able to create or have a marriage or a life with each other that's rich and full. All of the things that I experienced and that he has healed in my heart and in my life and in my mind, he's using those things now to help other people see the passion that he has for us and the desire that he has for all of us to live a life that's abundant and rich and full. And even though there's been times, many times, that I have walked away from him, that I have fallen away from studying his word as diligently as I should, of seeking him in prayer the way that I should, I've never had a day that I did not know that he was still there for me. The promise that he made to me that he would never leave me and never forsake me is a promise that I can tell you he has fulfilled 100% in my life. And I'm so grateful and thankful for that. And I just hope that if you don't know it, if somebody there doesn't know how much he loves us and how much he watches over us and how much he stays with us through the worst times, through the good times, and through the times when we just utterly fail him. His love has never faltered for me. And I am so very grateful and so very thankful for his mercy and for his grace, for the fact that he is going to be there for me for the rest of my life. And I just want to thank him for that through this. I want to give him praise through this. I just want everyone to know that if you don't know him, I can promise you this: he will never fail you. And if you do know him and you've walked away from him, just ask him to come back. Ask him to just fill your heart again with the love that you know that you have for him. He loves you. He loves me. He loves us with an everlasting love. And for that, I will always bow down and pray and give thanks.